So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Faisal Ahmed, and today I'll be talking about one of the most important topics regarding a leadership series. And I believe already all of you have come to know about the topic, right? Remember the topic? Leaders are not born, they are made. So, very important topic. First of all, let me type something in the chat box. Yeah, all of you have a look in the chat box. Okay, good. Number one, and C, number two. So guys, there are two school of thoughts, meaning to say a group of people, they believe statement number one that I sent you in the chat box. Leaders are born, not made. Another group of thought or another school of thought, they believe leaders are not born, they are made. So I'll give you 2 minutes to all of you. Guys, which statement you support? Option A or option B? What you need to do, go to the chat box and you just type A or B. If you support leaders are born, not made, you can type A in the chat box. Or if you believe that no, leaders are not born, they are made, then you can type B in the chat box. So it's all about your opinion. So I'll give you 2 minutes. Go to the chat box and give your opinion first. In the meantime, let's wait for a few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, so that our other participants can come and join in. Okay, so go to the chat box and give your opinion. Thank you so much. Okay, yeah, fine. In the meantime, all of you do switch on your camera so that we can see your face, we can communicate with you, and we can make sure that you are here with full of uh, attentive nature, with full of motivation, so that you can learn something important from the training today. Yeah, all of you switch on your camera, then our host will take photo for your attendance. All of you, yeah, switch on your camera. No need to feel shy. It's okay. Today, there is no academic class. It's not any academic training session. It's all about, like practical training that will help you to learn and improve your leadership skills. So switch on your camera. Thank you so much. Govind, you can take photo for attendance. Thank you. All of you switch on your camera. Remember, if you never switch on your camera, then you will never receive certificate from us. So it's important for all of you to understand this part. Switch on your camera and give us a good smile so that we can mark your attendance and we can start our training accordingly. Thank you so much. And what I can see in the chat box, I can see okay, good, very good. So give me a good smile, 3, 2, 1. One more time, page number 1, page number 2, switch on your camera, give me a good smile. Page number 3, thank you so much. Let me mark your attendance. Page number 4, okay, good. Page number 5, thank you so much. Again, I'll take photo for like after 1 hour. Now, guys, what I can see from my chat box, same opinion, like different school of thoughts. Some of you believe leaders are born, not made, and some of you believe leaders are not born, they are made. So today, I'll be talking about the second. I'll be focusing on the second statement, which is leaders are not born, they are made. Why? Let me tell you the let me tell you, or let me give you a very practical examples. Now, I have how many students in my class? I have 120 plus trainees today in my class. So guys, when you are very young, like secondary school student, right? Like 15 years old, 16 years old, right? During your teenage time, most of you, I think, yes, I believe most of you, you are very, very introvert. Am I right to say like that, Win? You guys are very shy. You guys are very afraid of facing something new. And now, when you are 20 plus, 25 plus, some of you 30 plus, now what you can do, now you can really face some challenges. And I know some of you are working as a supervisor, as a manager, right? And you are leading a team, you are leading a group of people. But when you are very young, you are unable to do all those things. So I believe that leaders are not born. Yeah, we need some cognitive or innate ability to be a strong leader, but the most important thing is that to be an effective leader, we need to learn, we need to improve, we need to be better, we need to improve our technical skills, we need to be better in our soft skills. So from today's training, we will be learning how we can improve our leadership skills and abilities. So the first slide that I have, and please take note today, uh, after finishing the training, I'll be sending you the PDF in our chat box. So please wait, continue with us, and make sure your camera is on so that you guys can learn from the training accordingly. So the first slide, it's all about the definition of leader. Yes, you already know the definition of leader, right? And you also know the difference between leaders and the managers, right? Christine, right? Jarly. So again, I'll give a quick summary. I'll give you something, a quick thing so that you can really understand what is leadership and who will consider as a leader. So see, a leader is all about a person, right? Who can guide, who can give, who can give the direction, or who can direct, who can guide other people or influence others towards the achievement of a common goal or objective. So leader is someone who can guide. So what is the meaning of guide? It's not giving instruction. Leader always will show the path, right? Show the way. See? And also, leaders must have the ability to influence the followers in order to achieve a common goal for an organization, achieve a common goal, uh, common goal of a business, right? Remember, leadership involves our ability to inspire, our ability to motivate, and our ability to coordinate among the followers in order to make our operation, make our business, make our everyday work more and more effective. Is that clear, guys? Now you understand the definition of leadership or leader. And then the leadership style, there is something very, very interesting things that I'm going to discuss now. You know, we have different types of leadership style, right? Maritis, different types like autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, right? Coaching style leadership, different types of leadership styles we have. But the most important part is that, you know, there is no sustainable one style that is suitable for each and every situation. No, leadership is different from time to time, from situation to situation, from, business to business. So now leadership style can vary, and leaders may apply different approaches depending on the situation and the needs of their followers. Try to understand this one. If you follow autocratic leader or autocratic leadership style, it does not mean that you always can be autocratic in your leadership style. Sometimes you have to be democratic as a leader, right? So that you can follow, or you can take some ideas and thoughts from your followers. Guys, an effective leader, he or she never only focus on achieving goals. An effective leader also will consider about the well-being and the development of his or her team members or followers. So when you will be an effective leader, smart leader, strong leader, what do you need to do? You need to make sure that you take care of your followers accordingly, so that your follower can be more and more effective. Your followers can be more and more productive accordingly. So guys, let me stop sharing my screen and let me say hello to everyone. All of you here, can you hear my voice? Am I audible? Am I loud and bold? Okay, good, fine. So pay attention, huh? Saturday, some of your friends went out for fun, right? But you guys are here to learn something from me. So obviously, I appreciate your dedication that you guys are willing to learn from our leadership training session. Thank you so much, guys. But remember, be proactive during the training time so that you can learn and you can improve. Remember, to be an effective leader, it's not that easy. And it's not possible by me in order to train you within only 2 hours how you can be a strong leader. But what I can do, what I can tell you, I can give you some guidelines that you can follow in order to be better, in order to be strong enough to be a successful leader. Okay, remember the modern business, we are talking about the era of globalization. We need more leaders. We do not need more managers. Do you understand, guys? So if you want to survive, or if you want to be more and more productive in your professional life, no choice. You all have to be a good leader. So let's go to the PowerPoint slide and learn about different types of leader. So we will be learning like 10 different types of leader, 10 different characteristics of a successful leader. The first one, all of you make sure you write down, you take note accordingly from the PowerPoint slide so that you can understand, you can remember, and you can implement all those things in your practical life. So the first type of leader, it's all about autocratic leader. So what is the meaning of autocratic leader, and why and when you need to implement autocratic leadership for your followers? So an autocratic leader, he is the master of making decision independently. So autocratic leader meaning to say, you as a leader, you make decision. You are the one who is responsible to make strategic decision for your business. You do not take any input from your followers. You do not take any suggestion from your follower. But you as a leader, you are strong enough, you are efficient enough in order to make the decision for your business. Understand, guys? That is called autocratic leader, right? To be an autocratic leader, you have to be very, very good at, you have to be very, very expert, you have to be very, very efficient about your business, about your business strategy, about your business policy, about your business product, about your business overall structure. Example of autocratic leader, Steve Jobs. All of you know, about Steve Jobs, right? How many of you know about Steve Jobs? Wave your hand. I think all of you know, right? If you know Apple, you know him, right? Very good. So he was a successful autocratic leader, and under his leadership, Apple got remarkable success in all over the world. Why? Because Steve Jobs used to apply autocratic leadership in order to manage the Apple in United States of America. Actually, he did not take any input from the followers because Steve Jobs was very strong about his business sector. So number one, autocratic leader. Number two, guys, democratic leader. So democratic leader is totally opposite of autocratic leader. So democratic leader means that when you as a leader, you always invite your followers to give some input, right? You always ask for input. You always ask for suggestion from your followers, right? That is called democratic ways of leading the people. Remember the definition of democracy: for the people, by the people, of the people. Remember? So same thing, as a leader, when you really, really consider the feedback or the suggestion from your followers, from your staff in your business, it will consider as democratic leader. See, democratic leaders always will take input from team members and consider various perspectives before making a decision for the business. If you want to know more about democratic leader, you have to know Mr. Tim Cook. Tim Cook, actually the CEO of Apple, right? After Steve Jobs, Tim Cook used to implement democratic leadership in Apple in order to make it even more better. But the matter of fact is that, if you study about the case study of Apple, Steve Jobs' leadership was very, very strong comparing to the current CEO, Tim Cook, who is implementing or who is applying democratic leadership in Apple. All of you clear, guys? But I cannot, it doesn't mean that democratic leader or democratic leadership is not suitable. Yes, it is suitable. If your followers, if your teammates are good at the job, if your followers know very well about your product, about your services, yes, you can implement democratic leadership in your organization. All of you clear, guys? Number two, democratic. Number three, this one is very interesting type leadership. It's all about laissez-faire leader. So what is the meaning of a laissez-faire type leadership? Actually, it's all about hands-off approach. What is the meaning of hands-off approach? As a leader, you are very, very flexible. Ruina, you follow? When you are very, very flexible, you allow your followers to make mistake, to learn by themselves, and you allow your followers to be independent at the workplace. That type of leader is known as laissez-faire leader. See, allowing the team members to make decisions and solve problems on their own, right? And this type of leadership, got minimal interference from the leader. Think about an educator, think about a trainer, think about a teacher, trainer, coach. They used to implement laissez-faire type leadership in order to lead a number of students or number of trainees accordingly. Now, let me stop sharing my screen. Again, let me say hello to everyone, guys. Okay, good. So when and where you can implement laissez-faire type leadership skills. For example, Ivana. Hello, Ivana. Wave your hand, Ivana. For example, Ivana, she is a leader for an IT company, and she's a marketing executive, senior marketing executive for this IT business. So currently, her company got 20 new staff. Okay, 20 new staff. And now Ivana is the person in charge who will train 20 new staff to be better in her business. So what type of leadership style Ivana can implement when she will train 20 new staff? She can implement laissez-faire type leadership style to educate new 20 staff to be better at work. You understand, guys, what I mean? You cannot implement autocratic things at the first place, because leadership is all about a combination of art and science. If you be very strict to your followers, maybe your follower will not follow your instructions accordingly. Always remember the 3 key components to be an effective leader: lead, discipline, and bonding. All of you write down the 3 keywords of effective leadership. Or to be a strong leader, you have to know how to lead, how to be disciplined, and how to create strong bonding, right? So yeah, no matter what type of leadership style or what type of leader you are, always you got to follow 3 principles. Check out the chat box and take note and write down all those 3 principles in your notebook. Now let's proceed and let's talk about the next type of leader. So laissez-faire, after laissez-faire, we got another important type of leader that we can really bring in our consideration. This is called transformational leader. Transformational leader meaning to say, when you as a leader, you are good at inspiring other people, when you are good at motivating other people. How? By creating a clear mission, by creating a clear vision for your business, for your organization. So it's all about how you will motivate people. Remember, you cannot deserve that all of your followers will be good at, all of your followers will be expert. Understand, guys, what I mean? Some of your staff, some of your follower, he or she can be very like below average type stuff, does not have much knowledge, does not have, much ideas and thoughts, technical skills, soft skills. So what you need to do as a transformational leader, you got to come forward in order to motivate that type of, below average staff, influence them to follow your leadership. Tell them what is your mission, what is your vision in your business, and let them follow your lead. This is called transformational leader. See, transformational leader always will focus on individual growth and development. Think about Elon Musk, one of the most richest men that we have in all over the world, right? Am I right? The most richest. So if you study about his leadership, he is following transformational leadership in his organization. He's good at motivating and inspiring people in order to follow his lead for the business, I mean, for the organization. And Elon Musk always, takes care of his followers to improve, to be good at, to be expert in their respective sectors. You follow, guys, what I mean? So yes, you can follow or you can implement transformational leader or transformational leadership skills in your professional life in order to motivate the crowd accordingly. Next one, guys, we have another type of leader. It is called transactional leader. Write down this one, transactional leader. Transactional leader, it's something like when you lead your team and you focus on the small details. Understand? And you manage people, not like you will call a meeting for, you will call a meeting after 1 month, after 15 days, or once in a month, twice in a month. No. When you manage people by day-to-day operation, then it is known as transactional ways of leading people. You follow, guys, what I mean? So for example, let me call someone's name so that I can make sure. Rachel. Hello, Rachel. Rachel, wave your hand, Rachel. Good, very good. For example, Rachel, recently she opened up a small restaurant in her country. And she got 5 waiter and waitress, and 1 host, 2 cashier, and 1 manager. So in total, she got like 10 staff. And our dear Rachel, if she implement, like, I'm not going to let it be, what I'll be doing every day, I'll call my 10 staff in front of me. I'll sit with them. I'll ask them what is going on, right? How about the customers? How about the sales? How about this? How about that? You see? And our dear Rachel, when she is leading the 10 people, and if someone is doing remarkable job, she will give, she will appreciate, she will give rewards. And if someone is making like some stupid mistake, our dear Rachel will never just let it be. She will give punishment. Do you understand what I mean? Punishment meaning to say, if someone is not doing the job properly, she will take action, immediate action. So if you are a leader, like following day-to-day managing the performance, you are following transactional leadership, and you are a transactional leader. If you study about Microsoft, why Microsoft is one of the most successful in information or in technology related sector, because of Mr. Bill Gates, transactional leadership, and he's implementing this transactional leadership in Microsoft from day 1 to till now. You follow, guys, what I mean? You understand? That is why Microsoft, still now, Microsoft does not have much competitors. If we want to use computer, we have only one option, Microsoft Windows, right? Yes, we can use another product, another operating system, but it's not like Microsoft Windows. Agree, guys? Why? Because Mr. Bill Gates will never allow his team to let it be, right? By following transactional leader. Now, I'll shift your attention from business leaders to political leader. All of you know Barack Obama, right? Ex-president of United States of America. You know, the world is unfair. You know, still the world got racism, right? White people, black people, right? White people, black people. Just think for a while how in United States of America, Barack Obama, Mr. Barack Obama became a president, the black president of United States of America because of his charismatic leader or charismatic leadership character. What does it mean? When you as a leader, you have a charming personality. You have an art, you know, you have an art to communicate with the people. You know how to make other people to believe in your speech, to believe in your mission and vision. And you are able to inspire not only just, you know, 100 people, 1,000 people. When you can inspire a nation, I mean, thousands and millions of people by using your, you know, positive personality, art of talking, art of following or leading the people from the front, right? And charismatic leaders often have a strong mission and vision about their business, about their planning, right? And people around a charismatic leader became really inspired because of dynamic personality of that particular leader. So, ladies and gentlemen, you also, if you have charming personality and if you have the art of strong communication, right? If you can inspire a crowd by your charming character, you will be considered as charismatic leader. All of you clear, guys, what I mean? Let me check all of you. Switch on your camera. You know, switch on your camera so that I can see you guys. Yep, thank you so much. Thank you. Mr. Govind, help me to take one round of photo one more time. Yeah, all of you switch on your camera. So in the meantime, again, let me remind you, let me remind you something. Again, leaders are not born, they are made. So think about all the examples, right? Remember, we talk about Steve Jobs. We talk about Mr. Cook. We talk about Elon Musk. We talk about Barack Obama. So all of them, you know, they learn how to lead the people in different scenarios, in different situations, right? Harlot, they didn't, I mean, they did not born with all those leadership skills. They learn, they practice, and then they implement it in order to be a successful leader in their field. Okay, clear? So let's move to our PowerPoint slide one more time. Fine. Then we have another type of leader that is called servant leader. Personally, I do not support that type of leadership skills, you know. Yes, you only can implement servant type of leadership skills when you have new staff, new followers in your business or in your organization. So servant leader always will take care of his or her team members, you know, the well-being of the team members. So servant leader lead by serving others. For example, Lorena, hello, Lorena. For example, I'm your leader and you are working as a marketing executive. So what I'll be doing, I'll be helping you a lot by doing some of your tasks. Lorena, you follow? I'll help you I'll train you. I'll be keep supporting you for your well-being. You know, so it's okay to use servant type of leadership if you have very promising staff, the staff who will never take advantages from your supportive minded leadership style. Selina, you follow? Ivana, you follow? So if you keep doing the things for your staff, some of them, they will take the things for granted. You see, they will not do their job properly. But if you want to train them, if you want to let them be very strong, let them be very independent by learning from you, totally fine. You can implement servant leadership style for your followers. See? And the aim of the servant leader is to bring all the followers up to their full potential. So when I'll be helping Lorena, no, don't do this, digital marketing like this way. You follow this system, you follow this tactic, you follow this policy, you follow this software. And if Lorena follows what she's learning from me and she started to implement, she will be an expert in marketing sector. Is that clear? If she does not take it seriously, then what will be happening? She cannot be good at, and me as a leader, I'm wasting my, energy, I'm wasting my time by giving more and more training to someone who is not suitable to work with us. You see, guys? Next one, situational leader. So sometimes we need to understand our environment, our surroundings, our strength, our weaknesses. You see? So by understanding the problem, when we adjust our leadership style, right? Like from being autocratic to democratic, from being autocratic, democratic to laissez-faire, actually, it will vary from situation to situation. Example, remember during the COVID-19 pandemic time, many business leaders, they used to change their policy, right? Because of the pandemic, right? You follow? You remember? So when you are facing some problem like natural calamities, political instability, right? And business is not moving up to the mark. And when you figure out the problem, what you need to do? You need to adjust or you need to change your leadership style according to the needs of your business and organization. Okay, very good. So remember this one. You can also use this one as a form of your strong leader. Now, strategic leader. I like this type of leader the most. Strategic. Do you know what is the meaning of strategic? When you follow strategy, right? Mustafa Muhammad, when you follow statistics, when you follow statistics in your life, when you believe in data, when you believe in information, when you analyze the data, when you analyze the information in order to make a decision in your business as a leader, meaning to say you are following strategic leader. Remember, in business, data and information never lie. If you study about the executive chairman of Amazon, Mr. Jeff Bezos, he is a strong follower of strategic leader. Strategic leader. Why? Amazon, if you study about the success behind Amazon, you will find the strong strategic leadership of Jeff Bezos. You see, he always follows statistics, long-term planning, long-term goal, long mission and vision, for the organization by analyzing data, by analyzing information. All of you clear, guys? So you can be, I strongly encourage you guys to follow strategic leadership or to be a strategic leader if you really want to compete with your business competitors. Remember, in business, the most important part is to make the right decision, right? Strategic decision. So when you have statistics, when you have data, when you have information, you can make a strategic decision for your organization. Daniel, you follow Daniel? Daniel, fine. Fala clear? Good, very good. Adaptive leader. So I can, yeah, good. Situational leader and adaptive leader, we do not have much difference. The characteristics are almost the same, but we got to consider this part also, also very, very seriously when we are talking about adaptive leaders. See, adaptive leaders are flexible. Flexibility will be there, and leaders can adjust their leadership style based on changing needs of the organization or the team. So if you are flexible type leader, meaning to say you always give more time, more training to your followers to learn and to be better, to be the better, you can use adaptive leadership skills in order to lead a group of followers accordingly. See, adaptive leaders are responsive to new information and open to innovation. When you study, when you know about the changes, think about artificial intelligence, think about the use of AI, think about the use of augmented reality in business, right? So as a leader, what you need to do, you cannot follow the traditional forms of business, right? You got to adapt with the changes. Like you also have to implement artificial intelligence in your business operation. See, when you always believe in moving forward, when you believe in change for the betterment, then you are following adaptive leadership skills as a leader. So that's all about different types of leadership. I'll make a quick summary, guys. Please wait. Some of you got late to join in my training. So we already have done what is leader, and we talk about different types of leaders. We talk about autocratic leader. We talk about democratic leader. Write down this one. Laissez-faire, hands-off approach. Fine. Then transformational leader. So as a leader, you know very well how to motivate and how to inspire the crowd, right? Then transactional leader, you as a leader, you know how to do, the micromanagement, meaning to say you take care or you consider each and every small things to manage or to lead carefully. Then we have a charismatic leader, right? So when you as a leader have very charm personality, strong mission and vision like Barack Obama, right? We talk about servant leader, meaning to say you always be very, very supportive to your followers. Situational leader, when you change, when you adjust the different types of leadership according to the needs of your business, according to different situation, right? Then we talk about a strategic leader, when you follow statistics, when you have long-term planning, long-term goals, and you know very well how to work together in order to achieve this long-term goal for your business. That is called a strategic leader. Adaptive, when you believe change for the betterment and you always keep learning, keep improving, keep trying, right? That is called adaptive type of leaders. Now, guys, let me stop sharing my screen and let me say hello to everyone one more time. Now, out of 10 different types of leader, which one you like the most? And in future, when you will lead an organization, what type of leadership skills you will implement? Can you type in the chat box? I want to hear. I'll give you like 5 minutes. I want to see 166 messages in my chat box. You consider yourself what or which type of leader? Autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, servant types, charismatic, adaptive. Which one? Take your time, write down in the chat box. I want to see what is your leadership style, or which style you like the most. Thank you so much. Okay, good, very good. Yeah, you just go to the chat box and you send only to me. Do not send to Mr. Govind or HTT host 10. You only send to Faisal Ahmed. Okay, I already opened the chat box. You can send your message to me. Yeah, here. Okay. Marilo, transformational leader. Prashant Sharma, transformational leader, situational leader. Okay, go. Yeah, all of you just put, you can, if you want, you also can give 2 options. I'm okay with that, because as a leader, you may like autocratic, you may like transactional, you may like transformational. Yeah, very good. Wow. Excellent. So we have transactional leader, transformational leader, situational leader, democratic leader. I like adaptive. Okay, adaptive, strategic, transactional, adaptive leader. Okay, good. Transformational leader. Wow, very good. Today in my class, I have, yeah, someone said obviously Steve Jobs, like autocratic leader. Excellent, very good. Shiba said I will be using long-term focus, long-term planning. Servant leader as well. Very good. So I have almost all types of leader in my class. Wow, a big round of applause. All of you guys, you deserve this one. If you did, you never send me only one options. You send me almost all the options that I already have discussed with you from 5 p.m. to till now. Now, guys, thank you so much for your immediate response in the chat box. Let me ask you, Ivana. Ivana, you there? Unmute your microphone. So, Ivana, hi. So you said you will be using democratic leader, right?
Yes.
So why you like this democratic leadership style? Tell me the reason. What makes you feel interested to be a democratic leader?
Because I think in this leader, the follower they will give their suggestion to fit their own how to say, to fit their own idea to improve their mindset of, because the workplace the place I work now, they give us to improve ourselves. The company gives us give us a chance to improve our skill and everything.
Okay, thank you so much for your input. There is actually there is something something very, very important according to Ivana, why she likes to implement democratic leader or democratic leadership. She believes that if I ask for suggestion to my followers, I can bring or I can get some new ideas, new thoughts from the staff, right? From the staff, from the frontliners, which is totally fine. Very good. So guys, those who send your leadership style in the chat box, you ask yourself this question, why you have chosen this leadership style for yourself. I do not have enough time to ask each and every one. Make sure you know your answer. Okay? Make sure you know your answer. Now, guys, we will be moving to the last part of training today. It's all about how you can make yourself strong as a leader. I believe leaders are not born, they are made. They are made. And how you can make yourself as a strong leader. How you can make yourself as a strong leader. So let me bring you into my PowerPoint slide, and I'll be talking about leaders are not born, they are made, meaning to say how you can improve your leadership skills and abilities. Remember, guys, every one of you have your potential. You are potential. Annalisa, you follow? Annalisa, you have some skills, you have some abilities inside of you that no one knows about it. But you know, understand what I mean? Fala, obviously you have some skills, you have something inside of you. But if you keep it just inside of your brain, inside of your mind, it will not work, right? So what we need to do, we need to bring out what we have inside of us. So how it can be done? We got to improve some of the skills, some of the abilities, and that's what I'll be talking from now until I finish the training tonight. Improving leadership skills is an ongoing process. As a leader, you cannot stop learning. Remember, few professional person, they never stop studying. Doctor, lawyers, and the leaders. I'm repeating my statement. Doctor always need to study about the new medicine, about the new disease, about the new, physical problem, so on and so forth. Lawyers, they need to learn about the new law, right? In the same way, as a leader, you always have to keep learning. Keep learning. How you can learn? Look at my book, my friends. When you have free time, you go and read the lifestyle or the leadership style of successful leader. All of you clear? Rowena, H2, reading books is one of the most important ways how you can improve your leadership skills. Self-reflection, very important. Learning and the practical application. So do remember, keep reading, read some good books. Do not waste your time by reading useless books. Make sure you read something that is useful for you as a leader. Self-reflection, right? Ask yourself this question: what is your strength? What is your weakness? List down about your weakness and start working on how you can improve yourself by replacing your weakness as your strength. You follow, guys? Fine. So the first tactic that I'll be sharing with you guys, it's all about self-assessment. You have to be very humble, you know. You cannot feel like I'm the best. You have to be humble enough in order to learn, in order to ask for, you know, ask yourself what is your weakness as a leader. Identify the areas that you need to improve, and you need to set up specific goals for yourself. What I mean, specific goals, maybe some of you, if I let you write down the list of your weakness, you might write some common weakness like poor time management, right? Or you can say, sir, I got emotional problem. I'm a bit emotional, right? Some of you might say, I'm so sorry to say, sir, my English communication skills is not strong enough. Right? Remember, you need not to have any trainer for you to be a strong leader. You can be your best trainer to train you to be better, to be expert, to be effective. Right? If you can identify the areas that you need to improve, that you need to improve every single day, and set specific goals. If you have poor time management, what you need to do, put yourself in a tight schedule, prepare a to-do list, follow the to-do list, and keep practicing until you improve your time management skills. You follow, guys, what I mean? Without setting goals, like smart goal settings, we really cannot be better. We really cannot be strong in our life or as a leader. So number one, do remember this one, self-assessment. Next, what we can do. Leaders cannot be sensitive. You as a leader, you cannot be sensitive. You cannot be defensive. Always ask for feedback from your the colleagues, from your co-workers, from your best friends, from your family members, from your business partner. Ask yourself, like, what do you think about my leadership? What are the things I need to improve? And if anybody gives you negative feedback, do not be unhappy. H2, you follow? Honey, you follow? If I tell you, you as a leader, you have lack of empathy, you really don't want to understand the feelings of your followers, then what you need to do, you need to take this negative feedback very, very seriously, and you change it from just now, when you have come to know this is your weakness from other people's, from the feedback. Remember, constructive feedback can give us valuable knowledge, valuable reminder, valuable guidelines into our leadership style and areas of improvement. All of you clear? And sometimes you will have some positive feedback from your followers. Boss, you are the best. Boss, you are the best. Do not be happy too much. Some people, they just would like to say for the sake of saying, But if you get any negative feedback, consider it as your weakness. Work on it, be strong, be better, and move forward. All of you clear, guys? Do you understand what I mean? Remember, I'm a trainer. I have been doing this job for last 14 years already. 5 years. It's too long. But still I'm learning. It's not that easy to be a trainer. Agree? It's not easy, my friends. It's not easy, right? It's not easy to let other people to listen what I'm talking about. Why you need to listen to me if I never be able to tell you something important for your benefits, right? See, so keep every day I'm practicing, I'm learning how to be better, how I can be strong enough in my field or in my job. Okay, guys, clear? Understand? Fine. Let me stop sharing my screen. Let me remind you something. When you guys will be attending online training, it got some manner, right? We call it netiquette. We have etiquette, right? We have manner. So online class, when you are attending the class, you got to make sure you have some respect for your friends who are joining in the class. Understand? Number one, you must have to make sure you cannot, you cannot just lay down and listening to your trainer. It's disrespectful for the teacher, for the trainer. At least what you need to do, you need to sit down, right? It's common sense. I can see some of you are trying to sleep, sleeping. Don't do that, my friends. If other people notice that you are in the class but you are not sitting in a nice place, you are trying to sleep, it's something like negative, right? Something like not acceptable. So my friendly reminder to all of you, as long as you are here in the class, sit down, take your notebook, take pen or pencil, be serious, be proactive, so that we can create a smart platform in our online class. All of you clear, guys? Understand? Good. Remember, the aim of education is just not to memorize the PowerPoint slide. No, it's not like that. Education will help us to understand the difference between right and wrong. And when we are truly educated, we will follow the right way and we will avoid the wrong way. That is called the aim of education. All of you clear, guys? Understand? Thank you so much for your immediate response. Now let's proceed and let's learn how we can be a strong leader in our professional life. Continuous learning. If you want to be a strong leader, yes, you never ever stop learning. A leader is a lifelong learner. Remember, today I have given you some examples of successful leaders. They keep on learning. If you study about Elon Musk, if you study about Bill Gates, if you study about Tim Cook, all of them, every day, they are learning. They are improving. They are gathering knowledge, information to be strong, to be strong, to be efficient in their business industry. So stay informed about the current trend, best practices, and also emerging leadership theories. What you can do, you can attend different workshops, conferences, and the most important, that has the most value, read books or articles on leadership. There is no substitution of continuous learning for an effective leader. Okay, guys? So do remember the best practices. It's not about just keep learning. If you keep learning but no action, if you keep improving but no result, meaning to say it's not acceptable, right? Roina, H2, you got to practice. You got to implement all the things that you are learning as a leader. Okay, as a leader. Fine. You can find so many articles on leadership from internet. No need to spend any money. It's free. You can go, you can type articles on leadership PDF, free version. You can download it from Google, right? Or you can go to Google Scholars. You know, there is an option, Google Scholar. Go inside of this site and download all those articles and read them, and learn. And the most important thing is that you got to implement, you got to practice. That will help you to be a strong leader. Remember, leaders are not born, they are made. How you will make yourself leader? By following the tactics that I'm talking or that I'm disclosing now with all of you guys. Now, young people, I believe young people need more mentors, right? You cannot be a strong leader just by yourself. What you can do, you can follow someone. You can follow a successful leader. You can follow someone who has track record as a leader. You talk with that particular leader. Ask this leader that I'm your follower. I want to learn from you. You know, they are okay. They will help you. They will, you know, they will guide you how you can learn from someone who is successful in a leadership position. You follow, guys, what I mean? For me, Mr. Benson Ma is my mentor. When I face some difficulties about my job, I always ask Mr. Benson Ma for advice. You know, and when I get advice from my leader, Mr. Benson Ma, I can solve all the problems that I'm facing or I face in my job. You follow, guys? But if I never share, then I feel stress. I feel difficulties. You follow, guys, what I mean? You know, especially the young people, they got ego problem. Let me type the word, huh? E-G-O, ego. Keep your ego far away from you. Understand, guys? If you want to be a leader, put your ego far away from your character. Understand? Find out a mentor, and you can consider him as your role model who have shown effective leadership. Learn from their experiences, ask for guidance on specific challenges you may be facing. All of you clear? But be careful when you are selecting your mentor as a leader. Yeah, you find out someone who has shown effective leadership. Understand? Who has track record, who is successful as a leader. Only then you can be strong and you can be efficient as a leader. So what you can do another way, training. Remember, guys, young people always be confused. They really don't try to understand the difference between education and training. I mean, those who are doing postgraduate diploma, all of you got university education, right? University diploma degree. Some of you even got masters, right? So when we study like educational institution, we get education, not training. Understand, guys? Our professor taught us about the theory. We do not have much practical skills and practical knowledge from our university, right? But the training program, when we are talking about training, it's all about the practical, right? Not much theory. Practical skills that we need to implement in our professional sector right away. So find out From where you can get effective training to be a strong leader. There are so many online training platform, right? There are so many offline training platform from where you can get or you can be the part of a leadership training program. Understand, guys? Take training, be strong, be efficient, be good enough, and implement all the skills to be a strong leader. All of you clear, guys? Understand? Fine. Next one. Emotional intelligence. Oh my God, this is the most important skills that every leaders must have. If you are emotionally weak, you cannot be a strong leader. Understand, guys, what I mean? Always remember, when we are talking about emotional intelligence, we got to differentiate our personal life and our professional life. Okay? So as a leader, when you are at work, make sure you do not take anything personally. Work is work. Work is work. Do not take anything personal. Do not be angry. Do not be unhappy. Do not be emotional with your staff, with your followers. So whatever is going to happen, do remember it is part of your job as a leader to solve it, right? Without becoming emotional, without becoming sensitive. See, develop your emotional intelligence. How you can develop? You got to improve your awareness. How you can be strong in terms of your emotional intelligence. You got to know yourself. You got to be very, very careful about your own emotions and also about the emotion of others. If you can do this one when you are at work as a leader, you check your emotion and you also consider about the emotions of others, meaning to say you have strong emotional intelligence. Remember, your staff can make stupid mistake. Your followers can make a repetitive mistake. Your staff or your followers can ask you very, very, very stupid question. Your followers can ask you, can request you something that does not make any sense. Understand, guys, what I mean? Idala, Selena, Rachel, Annie, Jean, Zara, Daniel, it can be happen, followers. That's why they are your followers. They are not your leader. So as a leader, what you need to do, you need to be always look at the chat box. You as a leader, always you have to be the bigger person. Bigger person meaning to say, you got to absorb. That is why I'm their leader. They will make mistake. They will, make the stupid mistake. They will make the same mistake one after another. And as a leader, what is my duty? My duty is to lead them from the front so that I will make them right at the first place without becoming emotional. All of you clear, guys? So be the bigger person if you want to be a strong leader with strong emotional intelligence. Do not be sensitive. Do not be defensive. Do not be like, let your emotion to control you. You control your emotion as a leader. This part is very, very important, guys. Take it very, very seriously. This part, effective communication. Stop sharing my screen. Let me say hello to everyone. Ask yourself this question. How many of you really have the ability to communicate smartly, effectively with others? right? No need to say, sir, I can do that. You ask yourself, how many of you have the best communication skills? Do not be confused, Communication, it does not mean how good you are in terms of English speaking. No, if you can speak better English, you are not a better communicator. Understand, guys, what I mean? Communication is more than your ability to speak. Communication is all about, communicate, transfer, sharing the information from one side, from your part to another, right? From you to your followers. Communication is one of the most complex skills. Understand, guys? It's complicated. So how you can improve your communication skills, guys? The first thing, you got to understand the ability of your audience. Rachel, you follow? When you understand your audience at the first place, you can adjust your communication skills so that your audience will understand what you are talking about, right? Communication is all about implementing the active listening skills. What is the meaning of active listening skills? As a leader, when you will be communicating with your followers, make sure you pay attention when your followers are trying to say something. Your followers are trying to give their own opinions, own thoughts. You follow, guys, what I mean? Make sure when you communicate, you break down all the information. Do not make it complicated for your followers. Make it short, make it effective, make it simple. Is that clear, guys? See, when I train you guys, I never use any difficult English word. Did you realize this one? I'm using the very simple community English words that everyone can understand at the first place. I never use my university standard English. I'm using the English that is suitable for you guys. Understand what I mean, guys? Clear? So as a leader, do not make yourself complicated to your followers. From my 14 years of teaching and training experience, some people always will say, yes, sir, I understand. Yes, sir, I got it. Yes, sir, noted. But when I ask them, tell me, what did you understand from the last slide? Sir, I really don't know what I really understand. See? You follow? So the key point as a communicator, as a leader, we got to make sure that our followers, they really understand what we are trying to mean at the first place. If they really don't understand, we already became unsuccessful as a leader. Genial, am I right? Unsuccessful, not successful as a leader. So yeah, be careful about this one. So be clear, be concise and open in your communication, active listening to others, ask for input and provide feedback. So guys, it's not that easy, to improve your communication skills, but you need to start from today how you can be better. So the key point, be clear, be concise and open in your communication. All of you clear, guys? Fine. Next one. As a leader, right? To be a strong, to be more effective, we must have to know about empowering, meaning to say how we can delegate the task and responsibilities to the team members. So as a leader, you cannot do each and everything by yourself, right? You need a strong team, and you need to allocate, you need to, you need to delegate the task accordingly to your respective team members. You follow, guys, what I mean? If you are unable to delegate the task, distribute the task and responsibilities to the team members, you cannot get much result or outcome from your leadership. Please take note, when you will be asking your teammates to do something new, 90% of them, they will feel like impossible. I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Why? I do not have any experience about it. Followers always would like to complain like this. If you ask your followers, guys, next month we will be moving from traditional marketing to e-commerce or e-marketing or digital marketing. Do you know what will be happening? If you got 100 marketing staff, they will feel like, boss, impossible. Boss, I cannot do it. Why? In my entire life, I did not do any digital marketing. You see, when you have that kind of problem, now your turn as a leader to empowering, influence them, train them, let them believe in your leadership that it can be done. You follow, guys, what I mean? By delegating the task, distributing the task, giving the responsibility to the staff, to the followers accordingly. Let them take challenge. Let them, your followers, to learn by taking the challenges. Let them grow up. You follow, guys? By empowering. You got to train them from the front. You got to let them believe that it can be done. Nothing is impossible. If other people can do it, why not my team can't do that? All of you clear? You got to be very strong. Abu Bakr Ali Hassan, you got to be very strong as a leader to believe that it can be done. Mr. Raphael, you follow? Raphael, if you cannot believe in yourself, how you can delegate the task to your teammates, and how you can make sure that your teammates can do it accordingly? No. First, you as a leader. Now, adaptability, very, very important part. Leaders always have to be like sponge, the sponge, very soft, that can absorb everything, that can absorb a lot of things. Adaptability. Nat Wang, you follow? Miss Nat Wang? If you are not if you have lack of adaptability, what will be happening? You cannot learn the new things. You cannot implement the new technology. You cannot implement something new in your business. Clear? So cultivate adaptability by being open to change and willing to adjust your approach based on the needs of your business situation. I always believe this part. All of you go to the chat box and find out. Change for the betterment. I always believe this part. As an educator, as a leader in education and training industry, I believe change for the betterment. If I change myself, I'm not going to change myself from better to the odds, right? I'll change myself to be more and more and more better. Annalisa, am I right? Fala, am I right? So change for the betterment. So how you can be a follower of this statement, change for the betterment? You got to be very, very adaptive, right? Adaptability must be there. You got to be open to change and willing to adjust the change based on the needs of your business, right? Currently, even the small business, they got website, right? If you study about even the small business that you have in your country, they have a nice website, right? As a leader, if you feel like, no need, why should I need to spend money to develop a website? My business is all about brick and mortar outlet. I need not to waste my money. I need not to waste my time, right? Then, meaning to say you are not adaptive. You don't want to change. But if you feel like, yes, I must need to adjust, I must need to understand, I must need to implement the change in my business as a leader, meaning to say you can compete with the modern competition. You see, a flexible leader can navigate through uncertainties more effectively. So as a leader, when you are flexible, nothing, no one can demotivate you from your position. If you are flexible like that, yes, you can create more opportunities. You can create more business opportunities. You can create a strong team by your strong leadership skills and abilities. Guys, we all have this problem, which is true. I also have this problem. Sometimes I cannot make the right decision for my life, right decision for my career, which is common, right? Making decision or making a right decision at the right time, it's a bit challenging, right? So what we need to do, we need to improve our decision-making skills. Always remember, when we will make a decision, let's put out as a leader, even when we will make a decision in our life, in our personal life, we got to think, right? Rafael, we got to very, very careful before making a decision. Do not make any decision when you are emotional. Understand? When you make a decision with your emotional mindset, definitely you are going to make a wrong decision in your life. Right? You are definitely going to make a wrong decision in your life when you are emotional and you are making a decision. So now, as a leader, how we can enhance our decision-making skills. Remember, I already have told you, as a leader, we always have to believe in statistics, right? We have to believe in data. We have to believe in information. So before making any decision, what we need to do, we need to gather, we need to collect relevant information. We need to find out alternatives like plan A, plan B, plan C. And then we need to make the timely and well-informed decision, right? And the best way how we can enhance our decision-making skills, see, learn from your mistake. Learn from both successful and unsuccessful decision. Okay, guys, clear? So before you make a decision as a leader, yes, do not make any decision when you are emotional, when you feel like down, right? Make a decision based on data, based on information. Learn from your mistake. When you are successful by making a decision, remember what are the outcomes by making this decision, right? When you make a wrong decision, do remember what are the consequences, right? The negative result for your business by making that kind of wrong decision. All of you clear, guys? Understand? Decision making. Excellent. Next one. Build team relationship. Write down this option, guys. Very important. I always believe, right? Bonding is very important for the teamwork or for a leader. Without bonding, you really cannot lead your teammates. You cannot lead your followers, right? Bonding is very, very important. Guys, let me stop sharing my screen and let me invite you one more time. All of you, make sure your camera is on and you pay attention. You are being proactive to learn something from me during the training time. Thank you so much for your understanding, guys. All of you make sure, yes, some of you already informed me that, sir, I'm working even during my weekend. I can't switch on my camera. It's okay. If you are not working, do me a favor, switch on your camera so that we can talk to each other. Now, guys, bonding. Why? 50% of your camera is on. Not 50, 60% of your camera on today during the training time. Why you guys are still listening to me? Because I already have created e-bonding, not personal, face-to-face bonding, e-bonding. Remember when I opened my class, I said, hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our today's leadership series. I try to make it convenient for all of you by making e-bonding. Though we never meet each other face to face, right? See, but by my speech, by my word of mouth, I already have created a bonding. See, that is why you guys are listening to me. Understand? For example, when I start my class, if I say, H2, are you stupid? Why your camera is off? Switch on your camera, otherwise I'll remove you from the class. What will be happening? Now 176, right? If I be like that without bonding, I think only two people will be there, me and my host, Mr. Gobind. And rest of you, you will just simply simply left the class. Am I right, Ivana? Understand this part? Without bonding, we cannot be leader. Without creating bonding, we cannot enforce discipline. Without creating bonding, we cannot enforce rules and regulations to our followers. All of you clear, guys? Do you understand? Human nature, human character, human behavior, human psychology is the most critical things to manage. Understand? Some of you have, I'm a married man, huh? So I know how difficult it is, right? To manage my wife characters. Some of you have boyfriend and girlfriend, right? Sometimes you know that without any reason, there is a conflict, right? Misunderstanding. Why? Because it's a natural things, natural components of human being. That is why we are human. Understand? We are not other animal because we have all those critical things in our brain. So as a leader, when you are going to lead a particular group of people, make sure you create a bonding. If you have 20 followers, make sure you understand each and everyone's personalities, characters, their background, their family background, their internal things, so on and so forth. If you know that, and if you take care of their belongings, like their well-beings, they will follow your lead. They will go an extra mile in order to in order to follow your instructions as a leader. Okay, clear? Very good. Now let's proceed. We have another 25 minutes. So stay positive, stay energetic, huh? Good, very good. So team building relationship, we got to foster, we got to develop, we got to enhance a positive and collaborative team environment. Remember, no more I. If you want to be a leader, stop thinking like I. It has to be we. Understand, guys? So no more I. If I make it simple, no more I. We got to think about we. We, meaning to say our team will come first. You see, we got to invest time in building relationship with our team members. We have to encourage a culture of trust, respect, and support. Please write down 3 important keywords for building a strong bonding: trust, respect, support. As a leader, if you do not respect your followers, they will never follow you. In front of you, they will say, yes, boss. When they will be behind you, they will say, my boss is a stupid of the highest order. Understand? You follow? Good, very good, fine. Time management. Leaders will never waste their time. Leader always will utilize their time, utilize their time strategically. When leaders need to do something, they will not keep it pending. Abdul Kabir, you follow? If you are a leader and you have to complete a project by 5 p.m., what you will do? You will complete it before 5 p.m. You will never keep anything pending. You will never keep anything for tomorrow. You will utilize your time like following the rules set by your religion. Understand, guys? If you study about all the successful leaders that we have, you will find them, they all are following strong time management. Understand, guys? So how you can improve your time management? How? It's all about your mindset. It's all about your desire to complete your task on time. You see, if you have poor time management, what you can do, you can make a to-do list. You can, all of you, prepare a to-do list and follow your to-do list every single day. For tomorrow, tomorrow is your off day, like Sunday. Monday, what are the things you need to do? Make a list. Give the priority to the priority task. Which one you have to do at the first place? And then you put your to-do list in front of your eyes, like your sticky notes. Every time when you look at your to-do list, it will remind you, hey, Rafael, your time is running out. Complete the task faster. Follow the to-do list accordingly. All of you clear, guys? What I mean by using the time management? Do it. Without having strong time management, you cannot lead a team as a leader. Do remember this part. Sometimes, as a leader, what you need to do? You need to resolve, or you need to solve your employees' conflict or workplace conflict. Do you understand what I mean, guys? If you have 20 followers and you are the leaders, sometimes 20 of them, there will be a cold war among them. You know, they will be complaining. One staff will be complaining about another staff. You know, the staff will be complaining about the management, about the salary, about the working hours, about the benefits, so on and so forth. So always Human always got problem because human always will compare, Annalisa, they will compare and they will contrast. Why I am not getting this, but my colleagues can get it. Understand? People have this nature always to compare. So when people started to compare, always there will be a conflict at the workplace. So as a leader, what we need to do, we need to learn how to handle conflicts in a constructive way, not by making a group of people happy, another group of people unhappy. Cannot be like that. It has to be constructive, right? We got to be a true leader, to be very honest, to be very straight to the point when we are handling the conflict for our staff. All of you understand? See, we got to follow some strategies and work towards resolving issues in a way that promotes team unity. Our team always will come first. Personal things will never come first. You follow, guys? Why there will be a conflict? When your staff, your follower will take the things like personally. Understand? When they are they are taking all the things personally, then there will be a conflict. As a leader, what you need to disclose in front of your teammates, guys, listen up. I'm your leader. I really don't care who is right, who is wrong. As a leader, my duty is to make the things right at the first place. Do you understand my statement, guys? You need not to waste your time to figure out who is right and who is wrong. You resolve the conflict by making the things right at the first place. That is called conflict resolution. When you make a decision for your team unity, right? Everybody will follow your lead. Because you remember, just now I said, you really don't care who is right and who is wrong. You only care how you can make the things right. Meaning to say you are following the team spirit, right? The team unity. To remember this part. Lead by examples. Remember, leaders are not born, they are made. When you learn how you can lead by examples. Young people today, they really don't want to follow instructions. They will follow if you can lead them by setting examples. Okay, I need to stop sharing my screen and I need to say hello to everyone, ladies and gentlemen from different countries of the world. Thank you so much for your proactiveness throughout the training for today. Guys, what is the meaning of lead by examples? You know, when we hire a new teacher or new trainer for our college, do you know how we lead them? Let me share with you first so that you can understand what is the meaning of lead by setting examples. For example, our dear Fala, Fala, wave your hand, Fala, wave your hand. Okay. For example, Fala got selected as one of our teachers for Kingston International College. So what we will be doing at the first place, Fala will follow or Fala will observe at least 2 classes of 2 different lecturers. All of you understand? Fala will never teach at the first place. She will come, join in the class. She will be learning how other teachers are teaching during the online training time. You see? And the next class, after observing the 2 class, our dear Fala will be co-teaching, like she will be teaching 10 slides. Understand? Another teachers will train her how to explain about all those important PowerPoint slides. You see, if Fala cannot explain, the teachers will take over the class and will say, guys, let me help my colleagues and let's continue the class. And when Fala can see other teacher can teach the topic like this way, why not I can't do the same? Do you understand what I'm trying to mean? When we lead by setting examples, our new teachers can do the job by following the lead by the senior teachers, senior lecturers, senior trainer. You follow? If we never lead by example, if we hire a new teacher and we let our teacher to train the class, he or she cannot do the job properly. Understand, guys? He or she will be making so much or so many mistakes during the class time. That is called lead by example. So to be a strong leader, first of all, you have to know what you are doing. If you are a leader in marketing department, you have to know each and everything regarding the marketing. Understand, guys, what I mean? If you are leading a sales team, you have to be the best sales representative. You know how to sell the product at the first place. If you want to be an IT leader, you have to be a strong IT expert to lead the team by setting examples. Now you understand, guys, what I'm trying to mean? If you want to be a strong leader in the education industry, you got to be a strong educator. You have to be a strong teacher. You have to be a strong leader who can lead from the front by setting examples. Okay, very good. Excellent. Next one, guys. Networking. Do remember, leadership, you must have to learn from each other. You got to create a network, build a professional network within and outside your organization. So when you are connected with 100 leaders from 100 different industries, you can learn from this particular network. Am I right? If you have no network, from where you can learn? So networking provides opportunities for learning, for collaboration, and also, to implement something new according to the needs of your organization. So networking, what you can do, I believe all of you have, let me stop sharing, huh? All of you have Facebook account, right? All of you have Instagram account, right? How many of you have LinkedIn account? Can I see your digital hand? Wave your hand. How many of you have your LinkedIn profile? See, only 7, 8, 9, now 9. Please raise your digital hand if you have your LinkedIn account. Only 15, 16, 17, 18. So out of 169, let's say 30 of you have, only 30 of you have LinkedIn profile. And the rest of you do not have. But if I ask you the same question, how many of you have Facebook account? Oh my God, 168, all of you will raise their double hand, Sir, I have 2 accounts. One is fake, another is real. See, I follow the fake account, to follow my ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, right? Because from my real ID, he or she blocked me, right? So guys, it's very important for all of you to open up an account in LinkedIn. So I want all of you, after today's class, those who do not or who does not have LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn, please go and open up an account over there. All of you clear? And LinkedIn is a profile, is a professional networking profile that can help you to connect with different professionals from all over the world. All of you clear, guys? It will create a strong networking for you guys. Okay? Understand? But after creating the profile, do not upload selfie. LinkedIn is not any profile, any platform to upload your selfie. Understand? It's a professional networking platform. Thank you so much. Now, let's proceed and continue with the last two slides that I have for tonight. Self-reflection and improvement. All of you, you can lower your digital hand. Thank you so much for immediate response, ladies and gentlemen. Self-reflection and improvement. To remember, we all need to do self-reflection, right? We got to find out our strength and weaknesses. Let's do something tonight. All of you, what you need to do, you take a piece of paper, take and write down what is your strength. What are your strengths? List down. All of you pay attention, huh? Tonight, let's all of us be doing self-reflection for ourselves. Monday, you follow? Write down what are your strengths. Turn over the page. Write down what are your weaknesses. So then, tomorrow, early in the morning, when you will get up, you can find out. And what you need to do, you put the list of your weakness somewhere, like you can put it next to your laptop. You can put it on the wall so that every time you see the list of your weakness, your mind can guide you what you need to do in order to overcome all those weaknesses. You see, guys, let's do it together. Let's do it tonight and start working on how we can improve, how we can be better by removing all those weaknesses from our character. So this is a very important part for each and every one, self-reflection and improvement, right? Improvement. So one more thing you guys can follow, today is 9th of December, right? So 2024 is knocking at the door, right? 2024 is knocking at the door. So what we can do, guys, we can develop a planning or a mission or a vision on the eve of new year. Understand, guys, what I mean? 2024, what are the things you guys would like to achieve from your professional life? Make a list, make another list how you can achieve your mission and your vision for the year of 2024. All of you clear, guys? Do not be afraid. Do not think too much about your last mistake. It's okay. Human always will make mistake. It's part of our life. Okay, so far so good. You take a big breath. Forget all the failures for 2023. Set a mission and vision for 2024 to be a strong leader, to be an effective leader, to be an successful leader. Plan accordingly, work hard, and achieve your mission for the year of 2024. The last slide, I would like to say thank you for your proactiveness during the whole session. The last advice or friendly advice: want to be a great leader, be a continuous learner. So today I got 28 slides. Out of 28 slides, PowerPoint slides, this one is the most and the most important and effective. Be a continuous learner to be a great leader. Thank you so much. Let me stop sharing my screen. And the last 5 minutes, if I need, I'll extend my class. If you have any question, what you can do, you can type in the chat box. The chat box is open for all of you if you have any question regarding today's training session. And Mr. Govind helped me to share the a PDF in the chat box so that all of my trainees tonight, they can download the PDF and they can have a look. All of you guys, I understand, sometimes online training is something like that. You see, sometimes you got network problem, sometimes you got these and that, right? So what you can do, you download the PDF and go through them accordingly. If necessary, write down, go through. No need to memorize. Make sure you understand, right? And if you have any question, you can ask me in the chat box. I have a good question from Shiva. Sir, how to develop networking? Networking, if you are not involving in a leadership position for now, it would be difficult for you to create a network with the leaders. It's true. So for you, what you need to do, my friendly advice, you use e-commerce, the online platform to be connected with different leaders. LinkedIn can help you a lot in order to create a networking. So for example, when you will have a leadership position, how you can develop a leaders or leadership networking. You got to be very humble. You need to talk with the leaders from the same industries. You have to talk with the leaders even from other industries. Stay connected with them. Talk to them. You can meet with them once in a month or once in a year, twice in a year. Create a bonding with them. Ask them that you are willing to learn from the leaders, from each other. It can be done. Nothing wrong with that if you ask help from other leaders to help you accordingly. I hope, Shiba, you got your answer right. This is one of the best lesson I have had. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much. Being a leader, sir, does it have to come up being a giver as well? Because sometimes people do abuse at time. Giver as well. This is another important question from Lynn Desi. Okay, good. Okay, good. You can go. You can go. Okay. Remember, as a leader, you got to follow two characters: firm and sincereness. Yes, whatever you said, it's very true, because sometimes people do misuse the time. It's very true. So as a leader, you cannot be always autocratic. Sometimes you have to be democratic, right? So if I make it very simple, follow the two tactics. Be very, very firm and sincere. Do you understand, guys, what I mean? When you are firm, they will be afraid. And it's nothing wrong with that, to make your followers a bit afraid about yourself. Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you have to be sincere. Selina, you follow? Donato, if you are not sincere, if you are always firm, people will always make mistake if you are not sincere. Understand what I'm trying to mean? Sincere meaning to say you be a bit flexible, you make a bit fun, but make a boundary, set a boundary, understand? Do not just let them to come in all over the places. Be firm and be sincere. Thank you so much for your nice question. Is there anything else that you have in your brain, in your mind, you can put in the chat box? Yeah, very good. So guys, remember, today's topic, I believe everyone can be a leader. Everyone can be a leader. If I be the leader of 158 of you, all of you can be a leader of another 158 people. Understand what I'm trying to mean? Because when I was a student, I was an average student. You follow? I was not the first, the first boy of my class. My result is average. But what I did, I spent time how I can improve myself. You follow what I'm trying to mean? Guys, I spent time how I can be better, how I can improve, how I can be strong, how I can be productive, how I can be result-oriented type educator. So leaders are not born, they are made. Who made the leaders? You. You yourself can make yourself as a strong leader. Put it in your brain, keep it in your mind, believe in this statement, and you can leave the meeting and have good rest. Have a great weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you in my next class for diploma or postgraduate diploma, or if I have any leadership or biz talk, I'll be seeing all of you together. Thank you so much. Good night to all of you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.